Matt Jolly, right here on Georgia Radio.
Always great when friends stop by. Billie Joe Jones joins us now from down in Texas. Billie Joe, welcome to Georgia Radio. I'm a native Texan. Got to Georgia, though, because it's Corpus Christi area. So,
oh, wow. Very cool.
Played in didn't play. I was a disc jockey back in Honky Tonks back in Texas.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yep. It's a different world down in Texas. You know, I was trying to tell friends that are up here, I'm like, the Texas music scene is the stuff of legend. And you talk to guys like, Corey Morrow and those guys, and they'll tell you, they're like, we never have to leave. We can just play right here. We never have to go anywhere. But you are going places. You're going all over the place playing, and you've got a new Christmas song out right now. Tell us about this.
I do. It's my first ever Christmas song, and I am so excited about it. It actually, when we were talking about, what song I wanted to record, we of course wanted to write one, but it was one of those last minute things. We're like, oh, we should put my first Christmas song out this year. We've done so well at radio with my other two songs, and so we were looking at songs with my producer Kent Wells in Nashville, and we all agreed that "I'll Be Home for Christmas" was the winner. And it's definitely a little different than what most people, I think, have heard. It's got a little bit of a twist on it, and I think people are really going to enjoy it.
All right. Well, you can go out and download it right now. It's out and ready to go. And while you're there downloading Billie Joe's music, you got to download Some Girls Don't Cry. Tell me about the music video that you made for this, because I enjoyed watching it.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. So I actually, I videoed that or filmed that in Nashville. I got to bring several of my friends with me. And we filmed the music video at several of my favorite bars in Nashville. So like Layla's, you'll see Layla's downtown, and then Losers over in Midtown. And I absolutely had so much fun doing that. We got to rent out this Hummer limousine thing, and it was just so much fun.
No, that's awesome. Well, it looks like a fun time, and you can definitely tell they're your friends.
Yeah.
That's
sure.
the best part. I was watching it. I'm like, this looks like a great girls trip is what this was. So
yes, it really was. We had so much fun.
Some Girls Don't Cry. You can watch the video. You can download the track. And then, of course, get in the holiday spirit and the Christmas spirit with Billie Joe and her new Christmas single. If folks want to see you playing around, where can they find you? Because you mentioned Nashville. I know you're playing all over the place. But, and for the Texas friends, give them some Texas dates, too, because a lot of friends still listen to Georgia radio, even though it's here and I'm not in Texas anymore.
Yeah, for sure. So they can always check out my website. It's billiejoejones.com. It's BILLIEJO Jones.com. You can find my tour schedule on there. I actually have not released 2025 dates just yet. We are working on some stuff. I'm actually working on getting on a big tour with someone. So that's kind of in the works. So I'm hoping we can get out of Texas a whole lot more this year. We're still going to play Texas, but I definitely am reaching to get out of Texas. So we're working really hard at that.
Nobody believes me. I keep telling everybody out here in Georgia, I'm like, look, it's okay to do your own thing and to have kind of a Georgia music scene, because we're so close to Nashville, in Georgia. Everybody just goes to Nashville, right? It's 5 hours from where we're at. So, you can't even get across Texas. Yeah, you need your own thing, though. I keep telling them,
you need your own thing. And then you'll need to bring Billie Joe Jones out there to come play in Georgia. That would be a lot of fun.
But it's so unique, though, because you can, as a program director or anything else in the broadcast world, you can listen to 4 or 5 artists, and then you'll hear one, and you're like, oh, this is a Texas artist. And there is just such a unique sound. Do you find that when you're playing around and you're playing out that you know what I'm talking about? I mean, there is a definite sound. I know it's like the red dirt sound or whatever they're calling it now, but there really is a unique sound. And I hear it in you too.
There really is. Yeah, there's a little bit. I love Texas. I love what we're doing here in the Texas music scene, but my heart's always been, I've always wanted to be, mainstream. I've wanted to be a mainstream artist. So, but I still sneak that fiddle in there, and lots of steel guitar, and I'm blending, traditional sound, a little bit of modern. But there's definitely, if you listen to any Texas country artist, Wade Bowen, Stoney LaRue, Kevin Fowler, all those guys, like there is definitely a distinct Texas sound. Even Cody Johnson is bringing, that Texas sound into the mainstream world. And I'm loving it.
Let's go further
he's killing
back
it right
though,
now.
because I'm going way back to Ray Price, to Willie Nelson. You actually played with Ray Price.
I played with Ray Price. I did. Oh my goodness. He's he was my idol. I just absolutely loved him. We shared a birthday party together, and then actually attended his funeral whenever he passed. But that man could sing up until the day that he died. He was just incredible.
Well, you look back at who was in his band, like Floyd Kramer, Willie Nelson. I mean, that band is just nuts with who all has played with Ray Price. And so when I read that about you, I was like, okay, this is going to be fun. So talk to me about playing with him. I mean, what was that like? Because you must not have been very old at that point.
No, I was 18, 19, I think. I think I was 18. We were actually playing in Mount Pleasant, Texas, which is where he was from. And we played at this, I can't even remember, I don't remember the name of it. It's been forever ago, I feel like, but it's one of those moments that I wish that, I was younger and I, was just excited to be there. And, obviously I loved the opportunity and it was incredible, but I wish I'd have soaked it in a little bit more. It was one of those moments that I think I took for granted. And then he passed, a few years later. And it was awesome. The crowd was amazing. I didn't play the guitar really. So I was singing to tracks, when I opened the show for him and sang a few songs and, but then got to meet him and hang out. And that man was he was incredible. Just super
his wife still keeping the legacy alive down there around Mount Pleasant. So much history down there with Ray Price, though. Well, thanks for coming on, and I hope you're not a stranger. And seriously, when you do come through Georgia, reach back out and we'll certainly promote the show. And any news,
I sure will.
They can find it on your social media sites, right?
Yes, sir. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff.
About this mysterious big concert tour that's coming up.
Yes. Hopefully we'll be releasing that soon, but I'm super excited.
This is the year. Is that what you're saying?
It is. I have a feeling like I had a really great 2024. Had a couple number ones in Texas and working on my third right now, but I think 2025 is definitely the year for me. All
right. We're pulling for you, Billie Joe. And again, Some Girls Don't Cry, Christmas song. It's all there. You got to go download her music. For Billie Joe Jones, thanks for coming on today.
Thanks for having me.
Georgia Radio, on your phone, in your home, everywhere you go.